So, yeah, but just let me know if my audio is off. Sometimes it starts that way, and then it gets better. I don't know. I don't know if it's anything I can really fix all that much. Unless I got like a wireless headset, I think that would probably be the only other thing to do. We unlocked something here. I think it might be a character. I could be wrong. I'm not sure what that building is. Oh yes. The physicists. Okay, let's see. What does this guy do? I think we've got one more character. We've got all the buildings out. Let's see. Yeah, one more character to unlock. Balls are affected by gravity, pulling towards the back of the screen. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. I guess we'll, gonna figure it out. I don't know if I'm gonna do that first. I think I might try to go through. Let me see where exactly the next character. Bag maker. I don't know which one that is. I think it's antique shop. It's one of these down here, over in this section here. That's a new character, the last character, which must be the one that auto plays. So let's see. Do I want to go through the last level and see if we can go through without this. Okay, so this guy is the AoE dude. These guys are tough to get anywhere with. We'll do it anyway. We'll try it. I haven't played any Ball Pit over the weekend. I've only been playing it on stream, so we'll see how far we get today. It's really cold outside today. It's cold in the house too. The biggest issue with it, like, being so cold is that everything hurts. Like, if you have, like, any kind of, like, chronic pain or anything like that, it just ends up being worse. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm aching all over. I'm sure I probably have arthritis or something, too, because sometimes my wrists really bother me in the winter. But that's okay. Okay, we want that. That's good to have. The dynamite is good too. I like all that. I love this game. Even though I voted for Blueprints for the indie game of the year, just because I think it did some things that were incredibly different from what has been done before, and that's my reasoning for it, and I thought it was really clever. There's people who are like 300 hours into Blueprints and are still discovering new things. I don't think there's anybody who's officially discovered every secret in the game. There's so much. It's pretty incredible, honestly. Alright, what do we want here? I like all of these. I like the magma, but the swamp's also pretty decent. Let's do the magma. Always do it with the upgrades in mind, the evolutions, because I think that's like the most important thing to do. I did start 2 new games over the weekend, off stream. I finally started Shinobi 3 for Game Club yesterday. I've never played any Shinobi games before. It's on Nintendo Switch Online, so I figured, I'll give it a try. I made my way halfway through the game. I think there's 7 chapters or stages. It's It's not as difficult as I think like a lot of Super Nintendo games could be, at least so far. It didn't take me too terribly long to make it. I'm not like the best at those types of games though, so it's, you know, gonna take some time. Maybe. I don't know. Can't believe it's Thanksgiving week already. Kind of nuts. This year went by really quickly. I mean, when I think about it too, just like the past like 8 years have been gone by so fast. I say 8 years because that's when like my best friend died, and it just does not feel like it's been that long since he's been gone, you know, so. I forget which ones do what. I guess that I've never used that before. We'll see how that works. You know, upgrades, you know, whatever drops. We'll see if it's worth it or not. You never know until you try it, so. But the other two games I tried, I started 2 Point Campus, which I've not really played too much of the 2 Point games before now. I think I like simulation games. Like you know, I loved Zoo Tycoon growing up, and Roller Coaster Tycoon, Sims, you know, all that stuff. There were like some like weird like restaurant and hotel ones that I used to play back in the day. I don't remember what they were called, but I'm not too sure how I feel about it. Like I like it. I made it like to the 3rd or 4th area. I don't know how many there are in 2 Point Campus, but some of it feels a little tedious. Like I got to the point where I unlocked the temperature option, so you have to like have like furnaces in every room and like have it cover the area. I don't know what that was. Is that the wishing well? Maybe that was. I'll get somebody to fight by my side. That'd be useful right now. Oh, okay, that is the wishing well. Here I was thinking it was an enemy. That's good to know. I was like, this guy ain't dying. I was like focusing on him so much. Okay, we got one evolution. This is the magma. I think that's the one I like, yeah. I don't know. I get them all mixed up. And the third game that I started was Winter Burrow, which I was going to originally stream, which I don't think it would have been too bad as a stream either. Let's see, what do we want? That one's not too bad, the Phantom one, but let's do that. Do that, and then maybe we can get the Phantom later. Not too terribly sure what that does, really. I mean, I know it like drops more gems or something, or you get more experience the more you hit it, or I wasn't paying attention. Oh. I downloaded a shit ton of games off of Game Pass onto my dashboard over the weekend. I'm like, why did I add more when I already had so many in there to begin with? Huh. What do I feel like? Oh. What do we want to do here? Just... ouch. Don't hit me, please. See, this is like really hard with these two because I you know, don't have any baby balls, and you can't get any with other characters that do. So it just makes it really hard. What's this? I don't think I've had this one before. Stone allies can now be damaged by your balls. Why would I want that? But heal you by 2. That's not even that big of a deal. Oh, we'll just do that. I mean by 2, like, I don't know, like, what the heal system, like, what the level is anyway, so I don't know if that's a lot or a little. I'm waiting for that, like, an explosive passive. That's what gets me. This guy's taking way too long. Ooh, a new blueprint. New balls start at level 2. I don't know if the wishing well has really done me all that much. You know, I probably could have benefited from something else. Fire rate, I don't need that right now. We'll upgrade that and see how it does. At least if I die, got that backup extra life or whatever. Still haven't decided what I'm going to play after this on stream. I probably should like bounce around a little bit, you know, but I don't want to get like too overloaded with too many games at once on stream because, you know, if I end up liking every single one of them, I'll want to keep playing until I finish because I don't usually go back to games if I leave them behind, you know, so it just makes it so much harder, so that's why I'm trying to focus on one at the moment. I guess it probably wouldn't hurt to do like little previews, but if you're doing like 3 hours in, you might as well just keep going. So I'll just try to do like some of the shorter games at least and see how that goes. I guess I could do like 2 at a time, but this is probably going to be like one of the longer ones. Like, I'm mostly going to focus on games that are more linear and probably, I mean, there may be like roguelites and stuff aside. I also finished Egging On. I think the last stream I did, I don't think I had finished it yet. I don't remember. But my review's out for that too, on Minimap and on YouTube. Definitely recommend if you know, don't mind challenging games, and you know, I think it's really cool. All these wishing wells, I'm not sure. I haven't... Oh. Okay, what do we want? Do we want... Sure. Maybe that'll be good. We'll just, we're gonna go today until HelloFresh gets here. I don't want to leave it outside because it's kind of rainy and nasty. It's cold enough, that's for sure, but... box to get soggy and it like make everything gross. Plus, sometimes it takes me some time to cook and prepare. Like, I feel like I'm like one of those types of people who has to look over recipes and stuff like multiple times. Ideally, you know, it would be nice if I would just do, like, I guess, like, PlayStation Plus and stream from there, just because the microphone's much better, but, you know, Game Pass is still $20 if you go through Amazon, and that's what I've been doing. I've also, like, racked up enough points on here to get some Xbox money to use towards Game Pass, too, so... play enough games on here, like, and have a streak going and stuff, like, sometimes it rewards you. Which is nice. I wish... That's something I wish that PlayStation Plus would do. They had, like, the PlayStation Stars for a little bit, but it was mostly geared to just buying games. This is a weird mini-boss. Please go. Great. This guy's too hard to deal with, these guys. Ugh. Too bad. No, we're not gonna... These arrows really kill it. That's alright. We found a blueprint, at least. I guess we can check and see what this new character is like. Get him through the first area. I know it gets kind of boring. It's just like backtracking a lot, but that's okay. At least for people watching. I don't know that it does. It doesn't for me. 4% chance to get an extra upgrade point when leveling up. It's a very small chance. Did I get that other one? I think I did. Okay. Probably should have done the passive, to be quite honest, instead of the other. But that's alright. Let's go. Let's try to get this corner over here. Oops, now they're just all stuck. My bad. Dang it. Oh, I need to fix that. Wow. Just a little crazy there. Alright, let's move this. Okay, now I mean, there's still a little bit of room there for them to get stuck, but not as much. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, let's try the mad scientist dude, the physicist. Light doesn't really do too much, though. We'll just continue with him on his own. Get him through the boneyard and see how he plays. The weirdest one for me is still the turn-based one. It's just like, that made it go so much slower. This has got a weird curve to it, look at that. Huh. Now him with the twins would be interesting. Maybe. I don't understand what the deal is with this one. So they just they do like a weird bounce. They just kind of keep going, you know? Huh. Weird. More balls. This is very odd. They're kind of like, it's kind of like some like weird anti-gravity thing. Huh. Just kind of keep going. Which could be good, but it could also be bad, you know? It reminds me of something and I can't think of it. Kind of like those like weird little toys from the 90s. Like you had like the water toys, and then you kind of had the ones that were kind of like the lava lamps, you know, kind of like that gooey substance, but it was like little mazes and stuff in this little plastic container with those things that just kind of like dripped and they moved around. It reminds me of that for whatever reason. This isn't too bad. I just love like how different every single character actually does feel playing, you know. Sometimes like it makes me want to do like, even though I have the ability to do 2 characters in a run, sometimes I'd rather just do the one character for that reason, but I think there are some that like definitely pair really well together, but now the plan this week is we'll see like how far or if I actually finish Ball Pit in the next stream or so, but Monday through Wednesday, today through Wednesday, I'm going to stream, and then possibly on Friday. I don't think I'm going to do it on Thursday just because spend time with my mom. We're not really doing like a traditional Thanksgiving or anything, but just hanging out. Which is okay with me, because I've, you know, trying to be on a diet a little bit and trying to lose like some weight. So the thought of Thanksgiving, as much as I love food, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, like I just lost like 7 pounds. Now I'm gonna gain it all back in a day. So, you know, just doing something simple instead makes me feel better. But we'll probably just like chill out and, you know, Stranger Things 3 episodes drop on Wednesday. It's about like one of the only TV shows like I actually want to watch like day one, you know? Between that and Fallout 4, those are the two really. I still need to catch up on The Bear. I really like The Bear as well. I just don't watch a lot of TV, hardly at all anymore. It's more just because it's hard to balance every single hobby you have along with responsibilities and whatnot, so. Like, I like to read too, and I spend more time reading than I do watching TV. Which is probably good, I guess, but. Although I'm kind of been slacking on reading this year too. Just with like doing reviews and everything, I just really, well, I've got the one blinded thing. Do that, sure. But yeah, like sometimes like doing reviews and stuff, which review season is finally over until January. You know, December's kind of a break month. There's Metroid Prime 4 and I think Octopath Traveler 0. Those are like the only two really. It's not really anything that like I'm dying to play day one. And obviously like I'm not going to get a Nintendo game for review. That's just not gonna happen. But I'm not really that big of a Metroid person anyway. Like I like it okay. I played the first Metroid Prime a little bit on GameCube, but I haven't really done much else. My sister's super into it though. I'm sure it'll be great, and I'd like to get around to it at some point, but it'll be a while. Hello, Grip. How are you? Are you ready for this week? I feel like, I was never really ready for Black Friday. I think it's not as bad as it used to be, because now like a lot of people do things online instead, so it doesn't seem like it's nearly as crazy as it was like 10 years ago. That's good. Did you make any more cheese sandwiches with the cheese that you got? That sounds really good. You ordered the cheese online, right? Yeah, it really doesn't feel like this time of year at all. Like it's kind of cold and wet today, but not what you typically feel like in November. But it also just doesn't feel like it should be this time of year already. Like I feel like we just put the Christmas decorations down. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like I went into Walmart yesterday for groceries. I was like, really don't really have any deals going on, and I know their Black Friday started early, so, which most do anymore. It's like, okay, everybody does Cyber Monday. I think they do that more than anything else. People are like, I don't want to go out and deal with it, so they just order online. I'm still kind of like, I buy some things online, but for the most part, like I feel like I'd rather like see it in person. You never know how it's going to arrive. You don't know, if it's going to get damaged in shipping, and then you have to deal with that. But also, like, when it's, like, clothing and stuff, like, I don't know. I don't always try things on in the fitting room. Sometimes I do, but I just, especially with something like shoes, I just, like, the size varies so much. Like sometimes I wear a size 10 in men's, and then sometimes I wear like a 9.5 in men's, but I don't know. Really just depends. I never know. Most shoe stores don't carry, you know, my size in women anymore anyway. I think I'm like actually like a size 12 or 11 and a half. I usually just go to men's. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, the best cheese is from Wisconsin. Yeah, I like Wisconsin cheese, but there was one time that I was like about to work for this kind of like third-party Verizon company selling phones and stuff, and they had like a week training in Wisconsin, and I drove up there. It was like an 8-hour drive or something, but I went there and like nobody had Dr. Pepper anywhere. I was so pissed. I was like, Wisconsin sucks. But they do have good cheese, at least. But you know, it's a problem when they don't have Dr. Pepper. Like the only place that had it was like a Pizza Hut. I think like even the McDonald's like only had Coke or something. It was really weird. Hard to hit these guys when you don't have any balls to shoot. The only thing with these. Well, see, they didn't even have Pib, and sometimes I prefer Pib, to be quite honest. Like, it depends. Like when I go to a movie theater and they have Pib from that, you know, that Coke machine with all the different flavors and stuff, like I don't know why it just tastes so much better than everything else. But yeah, usually like, I don't know. I don't really like bottled drinks unless they're glass. I just feel like the plastic ones just don't, they taste kind of flat to me. I don't know why. Yeah, can's a lot better. The only thing with can is that, like, I know that, like, I have, like, a skin sensitivity to aluminum and metals and nickel and stuff, because I always break out. So, I don't know. I guess it makes sense as to why, like, sometimes when I drink out of the can, sometimes around my mouth it kind of breaks out a little bit. And I never, like, really put two and two together until recently. I was like, okay. But, like, you know, glass bottles, they always taste so much better because it gets so much colder. And, like, Mexican Coke in the bottle just tastes so much better than regular Coke. I'll be honest, like, I don't usually go for Coke anyway, unless it's... Sometimes, like, if it's at a theme park or a zoo, the Coke tastes different. Or even, like, the McDonald's Coke, I guess, tastes a little bit better. I would argue that, like, Portillo's Coke tastes better than that, but... Yeah, I don't know. I've just always had that problem, like, even when I was a kid, if I wore overalls, the buttons would make me break out. And I always wear an undershirt because like the jeans, like the button, I'm always gonna like break out from those two. So I've been wearing undershirts for a long time because of that. I guess it wouldn't be a problem if I wore like sweatpants or something, but I just, I'm not a sweatpants person. You get more in bottles, yeah. I do also, like, sometimes I'm like, well, it kind of makes me look slimmer, too, if I wear the undershirts. I get that. But I think, also just like anything else, depending on your area where you live. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Depending on where you live, sometimes the drinks are gonna taste different anyway, depending on where you are, because I don't feel like all like distribution centers or manufacturers are the same. When it comes to like the process of making it, sometimes I feel like it's a little bit different. I've noticed like in some areas it tastes different, but I don't know. Again, could just be like my imagination, but I feel like it's the same. Are you doing anything fun for Thanksgiving? Like have any plans or anything? Might go shopping over the weekend. Really, I don't know. I'll probably just take a trip to like Barnes & Noble and stuff. That's where I'm gonna get everybody's presents. Just books. It's mostly what I put on my list too. Even though like my bookshelf is full. Yeah. Yeah, my dad's not gonna be home Thanksgiving because he's working in Kansas this week. So it's just gonna be my mom and I. We're just gonna chill out, probably like watch some TV or whatever, but we're not gonna have anything elaborate. Sometimes we'd go over to my sister's boyfriend's family's. This is gonna be hard. How am I gonna get the back of his head with this? You can't angle it right. Oh. Well. Dang, I don't think I can't hit his crown. How am I gonna hit his crown? Oh, this is crazy. Oh! Ding, 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 ding. Oh! This is nuts. I can't take... I can't do anything. Am I just, like, losing my mind? Oh! I get, like... I can't get any further back there. What? Wow. can't be real. You can't beat him with him. Maybe there's another way, maybe? I just don't have the right stuff. Huh. This is awful. Well. What just happened there? Kinda like if I get up there, no, it doesn't do anything. I'm just gonna have to make him kill me and I'll have to go through with somebody else. But I don't know if that's gonna make a difference or not. If I go with somebody else, are they gonna... It's still gonna be curved like this, right? This is really odd. Ooh, like, cannot angle it that way. Huh. Well. I guess we're just gonna have to die. Okay, just kill me. Huh. Weird. Very strange. Sometimes it's best to just kind of chill and sit around, I feel like, you know? I guess with this guy, you would just have to have some kind of like close range, or even maybe the laser, because otherwise I don't think there's any way to really do anything else. Yeah, I think I'm a weirdo who likes to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade because it reminds me of my childhood, I guess. You know, going over to my aunt's. You know, I always liked going over there. But yeah, I don't know. My sister is just, she doesn't want to do the, you know, her boyfriend's family is like Thanksgiving anymore because, you know, she found out she had a gluten sensitivity, so, you know, she's not going to be able to eat most of the things there, and she just doesn't want to deal with it, I guess, so that's why. Well, I guess we will try to run some guys through to the warrior and I should do those two together. I think that probably goes well together. He's done. We can do these two together, I guess. Okay, be right back real quick. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay, let's try these guys. I can't remember where I was going. Oh, it does kind of highlight them a little bit. Go in this one. See how we do. Oh yeah. I think, you know, the thing is that my mom usually does that for Christmas anyway, a green bean casserole, so I'll just, you know, hold off for then, which should be fine. I really like my mom's green bean casserole. She puts shredded cheddar cheese on it, which sounds weird, but it makes it really good with the onions on top as well. And then she adds water chestnuts too to add like that crunch. That's really good. I never, like, when I was younger, I hated green bean casserole. I was just did not like it at all until she started doing it that way, and then I liked it. She also makes a broccoli rice casserole that I like too. Those are like my two favorite Thanksgiving dishes. I used to not really be into turkey that much, but if it's done right and it's not super dry, then, you know, then I like it. I prefer ham typically, but I'm trying to eat less of that anyway. Oops. I can't believe that last one I could not, there was literally no way for me to hit the boss. That was just crazy. Hopefully that doesn't happen again with anybody else. I don't know, I may just have to like carry him through. That's the only boss that you have to hit from the back like that, so. So you seem to do well otherwise. Oh. Oh well. I'm like super hungry. It's just like talking about Thanksgiving food now. I never was like a cranberry sauce or like yams or pumpkin pie or any of that. I'm like, ugh. I don't know. It always sounded gross to me. Yeah, like the steak. We were talking about the other day. Which ended up okay, right? It just wasn't done the correct way. Like steak always has to be like medium rare for me. I think that's kind of like a standard though, like even on like these cooking shows, that's, you know, in restaurants and stuff, I think that's mostly the standard. I could never, like, medium is a little too cooked for me, but it's doable. I don't know how anybody could do well done. Or medium well, even. Let's just say, like, too... I don't know. Too dry. I mean, yams are just technically just sweet potatoes, which I don't like, but I had a HelloFresh recipe with sweet potatoes last week, and they were good. I don't know. But it was also mixed in with kimchi and like sriracha and a lot of extra spices, so the sweet and spicy went well. Because otherwise, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've made some, like, really bad mistakes in the kitchen. Mostly, like, in my early 20s, but... I remember there was, like, one time when there was, like, a frozen sandwich or biscuit or something. I took it out of the bag. There was no wrap or anything on it, and I put it in the microwave and it exploded. And the whole house smelled for weeks, and I'm like, I don't understand. Like, it was just literally just a frozen biscuit. I don't know how that happened. There must have been like some metal or something in it, so maybe I don't know. But, like, you know, when a microwave catches fire or, like, something blows up in the microwave, that's, like, the worst smell, and it lasts for forever. I hate it. It's happened twice to me because when I was a teenager, I was a dumbass, and I put an Arby's roast beef sandwich in the microwave to reheat with the freaking wrapper on, and it's aluminum. Like, oh, what do you think is gonna happen? I'm glad I'm not the way I used to be. Yeah, just a biscuit, nothing else. That time, you know. The Arby's roast beef sandwich was, you know, me being an idiot, so. Oh yeah, the Sonic wrappers are the same too. You know, I haven't had Sonic in a while. They used to be really good, but they kind of went downhill for whatever reason. You know, I've kind of thought about, like, what if I start like a TikTok? I start like trying new foods at restaurants and stuff. Yeah, that's a great way to like not lose weight. You know what I mean? I don't know. Other people do it. Here, let me test this out. I could do like snacks. Hold on. What if it snowed in San Francisco? I'm sure it has. Probably. You know, I think like San Francisco, like, sometimes, isn't it like a little bit colder there? It's like 70. I say colder. I lived in Florida, so I don't, you know. I just know that some of the podcasts I listen to are based out of San Francisco. And like, they're like, it's cold today or whatever. So I don't know if it's actually cold or if it's just, you know, there was like 60, 70, which of course it's not going to snow, but it snowed in Florida before. So of course it can snow there. Oh. Was that a video game commercial? Which one was that? Sounds kind of familiar, actually. You know, those commercials back in the day for video games, or just like in general, some of them were so bad. They keep popping up every once in a while, and I'll be like, how did this actually get approved? I guess we just kind of had a different mindset back then, but some of them were completely inappropriate. I think most of them were like the PlayStation commercials were really bad. Very questionable. I don't know which one I want here. Do that. I think that upgrades anyway. Yeah, I mean they're so bad they're good, you know, but like bad in a I don't know how this got approved, and it's like super, I don't know. They would not like fly today for sure. Mountain Dew commercials used to be really weird too. That's like my favorite thing of like the Super Bowl, is watching like all the commercials at halftime, which I think is probably most people's favorite thing about the Super Bowl. Or not. I guess football's fine too. Sorry, group. I know you like football. I like sports okay. I just, I'm not like entirely crazy about them, but I enjoy watching them. Some more than others, I guess. This'll probably hurt, but I think I kind of like watching baseball more than football. They were definitely better times for a lot of reasons, you know? All of our snacks and stuff were better back then. Probably not like nutritionally, but there's a lot of things I miss. Things were just like simpler back then too. But it also could have just been because we were younger. Less problems, I guess, but I think like toys and stuff always seemed so much cooler too back then, because you had Toys R Us, which is coming back, which I don't know, it's just not as exciting as it used to be, like going into like KB Toys or Toys R Us and going to the video game section, and like the kiosk and all the fantastic colors of the Game Boy just like sitting on the shelf, and you're like, ooh, they have this color. I haven't seen this color before, and just like, I don't know. I just had a different vibe. Everything was so much more colorful too. You also had like even the IMAX, Choice of an extra ball. Okay. Yeah. Like I loved going in, like I've never even been much of a Mac person, but those iMacs were really cool. See-through colors. We had a library at the school, and they had like about every single color in there. I just thought it was the coolest thing. I never actually had one, but I don't know why we're so boring these days. I feel like, I don't know. know, like, I remember Red Lobster used to have, like, a different atmosphere when you walked into, and, like, Taco Bell, you know, had those kind of, like, Dixie cup, like, colors. Like the swirls and stuff. I don't know. I don't know why people don't do that anymore. Like, I would, you know, if Nintendo decided to go back to the Fantastic series and, like, did it with the Switch 2 and, like, added, like, new Pro controllers and stuff with those see-through colors, I'd be all over that. I feel like a lot of people would be. You know, I don't know why. Do it. Do it, Nintendo, please. I just, you know, I think it would be awesome to own, like, all those different colors. I mean, even, like, the special editions of, like, the DS and 3DS and stuff, too. Like, I don't even like handhelds, but there are a lot of special editions out there. It'd be a really expensive hobby, but it'd be cool. Oh, that's gross. Yeah. Gosh, so many people just don't take care of their stuff at all. It was always so gross. Like, I was like, please let there not be any roaches, please, when I was taking them in, you know? Ugh. Gross. I mean, like, like, how do you not realize you have a problem like that? That's so sad too, like if you have like one of those really nice consoles and it's got like bugs in it, ew. They're all like like crispy and stuff. Remember that huge, I mean this was like years ago when I worked there, but when somebody brought in like, I think it was 3 or 4 totes of like DVDs and stuff, and it was like full of roaches, and I was like, can we deny this, please? So nasty. Sometimes it makes me wonder like where they actually like got them from, if they were actually theirs or they took it from somebody else. You know? Like, how do you randomly just have, like, all this treasure sitting around in your nasty house? I hate to be like that, but, like, still, it's just like... I mean, I'm easily disgusted anyway, so... I don't know. Look like this? I don't remember him looking like a bear before. Maybe I'm just thinking of something else. I like the little noise they make in this one when you take them out. They're like, I don't know why it's kind of weird. We can grind some people so I can actually get to the last level today. We'll see. I need to pay attention to my phone, like my email notifications too. I turned it off because I get so many spam calls during the day that I don't want it going off when I'm streaming. I keep my phone on silent half the time anymore. It's like 10 times a day. Because I can't deal with it anymore. I almost kind of just want to change my number, but I know that won't make a difference because they're all recycled anyway. I mean, it may help, but I don't know. Then I just have to go through the process of changing my number and my everything. Took a little bit of time. Alright, make sure... Okay, we're good. Let's see if we can unlock the last character. He's over in the corner over here somewhere. Block anything. I guess, really, no. Let's expand. Okay. I don't have enough for that, but that's okay. We'll just, we'll upgrade that in a little bit. Alright, let's see. I guess I could just move stuff around so I can actually get in here. Let's do that. Let's see. Hopefully it'll work this time. If not, then I gotta move stuff around. Still not working. I've gotta move stuff. Let's see, what was that? Bag maker. Oh, well, that's not a... Which one is that? This one. Bag maker. 1 ball slot. Oh, okay, that's the one I was wanting. That's good. Okay, now let's move these around so we're good for next time. Just put this down. That down. See if that works. I don't know if it will. We'll see. Get them like stuck in that corner, then maybe that'll work. Okay, where do we want to go now? Okay, let's try him again. guy's not gone in the forest. Anybody else that... No, I guess we'll change him out. We'll do... Ah, goodness. Let's do this guy. Wait. Ugh, okay. I don't even know. What did I do? Okay, he needs to go through the desert. Grasslands. We just went through there. I don't want to do that now. Okay, well, do him along with him. I don't know why I'm doing these two when they're like way behind, but let's do that. See how it goes. At least we've got the extra ball now. Oh, see? Yeah, now I can have 5 balls. Okay. That didn't really help me too much last time, so let's do that. I gotta go back to the laser just because sometimes it's useful. Group, what do you think I should play on stream next? Should I play another game like this, or should I play like something like Gears of War or High on Life, or I don't know. I can't decide. I downloaded like 10 more games on my Xbox dashboard the other day. Not sure why. I downloaded Halo Reach too. I guess that's another I could play. I haven't done any shooters really. Not on stream anyway. Oh, sure. I don't know. I played a little bit of, hi Eric, by the way. I played a little bit of Dante's Inferno when I owned it on Xbox. Like, physically. But doesn't it kind of have, like, the, oh, whatchamacallit, Dynasty Warriors type vibe? Or am I thinking of something else? Ooh, there's a new one. I hope that's good, because the other one's good. Yeah, you know what? Like, I liked Infinite's campaign, even though it's a little odd because it was, you know, more open. I didn't finish it. You know, I didn't like it nearly as much. Mosquito Swarm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think I have Dante's Inferno on here though. I don't think it's on Game Pass. I could be wrong. Like I used to own it physically, but I don't own any Xbox games anymore physically. So, and I only have the digital Xbox Series S anyway. But I downloaded Halo Reach, Hi-Fi, or not Hi-Fi Rush, I've already played Hi-Fi Rush, High on Life, and Gears of War, the original one, because I think, you know, if I want to play through this series, I think I should probably play the original, just that way it's easier to go back to 2 and 3, you know. I think it probably holds up well enough that it's not necessary. Like, I could go back to it after the fact, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot that was coming out. You really like those games, don't you, Group? I tried a little bit of them, and I was just like, I don't know, I couldn't get into them. Like, that's why I haven't played the Hyrule Warriors games. Even Persona 5 Strikers, you know, it was the same kind of style, too. Have you played Strikers, by the way? Like, since you like those games, like, and you like Persona 5, maybe you would like Persona 5 Strikers. Because it's literally like a Warriors game. I forget the actual term for it. It's Musha? Musha. Is that right? Not Musha. Something like that. Let's just do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I feel the same with Yakuza Kiwami 3 coming out. I'm like, 3 is the next one for me to play. And I'm just like, I feel like from the trailers that I saw, it looks really good, but it looks way too modern to go back to 4 and 5 after that, you know? So, I think it's probably just best. I already own 3 through 5 anyway, so I might as well just play the original ones and then, you know, play it after I get caught up on Yakuza. If I ever do, because they're always coming out with new games, like, sometimes it feels like twice a year. I need some more passives. Goodness. Muso. I always want to say, like, Musha, for whatever reason. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, isn't that another game? Yeah, I don't even remember which Dynasty Warriors game that I had. And I feel like, you know, maybe I should try a little bit more because I didn't play too much of them. It's just, like you said, like, there's a lot to keep up with. There's a lot going on. And sometimes I just kind of get, like, overwhelmed with it. Like, I had the first Hyrule Warriors on Wii U, but I don't even know if I touched it or not. I found it at the thrift store and I added it to the collection, but I don't think I actually played it. I didn't have the Wii U for very long either, so I rarely played it. I liked what I played of the Wii U. I think it was kind of, you know, hated on for silly reasons, but had a lot of great games, obviously, because the majority of the best games on Switch were ports from Wii U. Well, I guess with the remasters, remakes, whatever, maybe I should, you know, check them out, maybe. There's quite a few of them, like, that I'd like to... a lot of, like, remakes or remasters that come out. Like, I need to try the Final Fantasy Tactics, because I've never played Tactics. The only Tactics game I've actually really played is, whatchamacallit, Three Houses, Fire Emblem. And I liked what I played a lot. So I think I would probably like it. I know it's added stuff like the voice acting and stuff. Yeah, Advance Wars. That one also looks like one that I would like. I haven't heard, like, much on the remake since it released, but I thought it looked really cool. I think I would actually like that quite a bit. It just seems like one of those types of games that I would enjoy. I like strategy in games. It just depends on, like, what it is. You know, like, I played a lot of Civ 4 and 5. I played some of 6. I didn't play any of 7 yet, but... And I've always liked that quite a bit, but I didn't get into, like... I played a little bit of Total War. And I think there was a, like, the Settlers game. Not Catan. But, yeah, it was kind of like that. But it was like RTS. Civ is not RTS because it's turn-based. The 4X. But I feel like I need to play more of those games, but there's so much to play. It's like, I've played through 51 games this year I've rolled credits on, which is ridiculous. I used to, like, not even finish 10 games a year, if that, you know? I guess, like, a lot of it comes from, like, having to do reviews, and also I live out in the middle of nowhere. I don't hang out with people. I don't have a social life anymore, so this is what I do in my free time, if it's not reading. But, like, I barely touched the backlog this year. It was mostly, like, I think at least half of them were 2025 games. A lot of them were, a good chunk of them were for review. Like, I got codes for. So I guess that makes sense. So I wasn't really doing that last year. I started at the end of last year, so. That's really nice, group. Thank you. It's probably for the best though, because I was always like going out to bars and doing crazy stuff all the time. Even when I lived in Florida, I mean, I do other things too, but you know, I was always hanging out with people, which was good, just not good for my wallet usually. I live a kind of lonely life these days, but it's okay. Oh my goodness, my stomach's growling. Oh. You know, for HelloFresh I did, for this week I've got, one of the meals has pineapple in it. And I don't really like pineapple, so we'll see how it goes. Just trying to do different things. It looked good otherwise, you know, so maybe it's okay. I mean, there's some foods that I like that have pineapple in them. I just don't notice pineapple. Yeah, I guess it's, you know, kind of hard sometimes, you know, to just kind of like, I feel bad sometimes too, because I feel like I don't keep up with a lot of people like I should. Like some of my friends back in Florida, and you know, there's people that like I was talking to like every single day, and I don't talk to hardly at all anymore. I'm like, I probably should just actually keep up with them, but I don't know why. I think about it and then I don't do it. I feel like streaming on Twitch, funny enough, has been like the most like socializing I think I've done all year, except for going to Minneapolis for the Min-Max meetup, which was really, really good for me. I felt like I really needed that, but hopefully I can do stuff like that more often. My confidence goes down a lot when I don't socialize with a lot of people. And I feel so much better when I do, so I don't know why I just like keep to myself sometimes, as if it's actually going to make me feel better, which it doesn't, so. But sometimes I feel like I'm too like mentally tired to socialize. I can see that, yeah, that's funny. Sometimes I wish like I was still in the room next to you. And then I could like give you a funny look through the glass. Probably should have just kept going there. I don't know. I was going through a lot of things at the time, so it is what it is. And it's, you know, it's an hour drive, so it's kind of almost an hour. It depends on the traffic. Sometimes it was like an hour and 15, sometimes it was 45 minutes. It wasn't ever 45. No, it was like 45. But still. I ate a salad before I started this, and I'm like, I should have had more. Now I'm just gonna be like drained as I'm cooking, and then I'm gonna mess up. Probably. Actually, I went to McDonald's yesterday. The first time in months. Apparently they had like a new buffalo chicken wrap. But I was gonna get the snack wraps anyway, even though they're not nearly as good as what they used to be. So I liked the grilled ones, and they don't have grilled anymore, and it sucks. But apparently they have a new buffalo chicken wrap. And I was gonna get that along with the spicy one. And they were like, we don't have the buffalo sauce. I'm like, okay. If it's not ice cream, it's something else. Probably for the best though. I mean, the spicy one is spicy enough. I didn't really need buffalo on top of that. Their ranch tastes different too than what it used to. Like, I feel like it tastes kind of like the Hidden Valley Ranch, which, I'll be quite honest, I do not like Hidden Valley Ranch dressing. Ugh. It has like this weird taste to it. I don't know why. I wish they would change out the menu more often at places, because I always like it when fast food restaurants will add like a new menu. If it's always like the same stuff, like I'm just always gonna just order the same thing. I like to like try new things. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't like ranch. Actually, I have a lot of friends who just don't like ranch at all. And I can understand that. It's kind of, I guess, you know, kind of like cottage cheese. Sometimes it can be kind of a disgusting food. Actually, like I used to get like Caesar salad, but with ranch dressing instead. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but it was like, I liked the romaine lettuce, the Parmesan cheese, but with ranch. And now, like, I much prefer Caesar salad, or Caesar dressing. But I mean, it's, you know, I think there's probably a good amount of people that don't know that Caesar dressing has anchovies in it. Which sounds gross, but it's really not as gross as people would think. Yeah, do you even, I mean, have you tried just doing like olive oil or something and some like lemon juice? Oh, I need to check and make sure my HelloFresh didn't come in. Oh no, that was something else. Okay, we're good. Well, I know you don't like salad dressing, but have you considered using like olive oil? Or do you think you would like it that way? Or like some lemon juice and stuff? Like, if you, it was something I learned from HelloFresh, I guess. It's really simple. But you just, you take olive oil, a squeeze of like a lemon wedge, and like half a teaspoon of sugar or something. And I guess you could also add in, like, I add in like balsamic vinegar or any other type of vinegar, like red wine vinegar or whatever. And then you just like mix that up. And that's actually a pretty good dressing. That's not dressing. But it works for me sometimes. I usually just, there's like this Japanese salad dressing. It's like a ginger and soy type of dressing. That's good. But I keep my salads really simple. Like I don't even put cheese in them. Which I know sounds a little odd, maybe. But let's get this last character unlocked. So I can just focus on getting through this game. And never mind. This is not doing it. Damn it. Like you'd have what in your house? Already like forgot what I said. Sugar? Red wine vinegar? Or what? Balsamic? Okay, which one? Okay, this one. And somebody else needs the forest. Who else needs the forest? This guy does. Both of them do. So do they. Alright, let's see how they go together. I don't know. Any of the things I said. Somebody's offering a whole bunch of eBay stuff. They want Hot Wheels. Oh no, not the guy from the back. Oh, wasn't paying attention. It's not so bad, but this makes it really hard. This is probably why I didn't have him leveled. I haven't seen that all day. I need that. It's like the best passive there is. Would have been useful to have the ghost on this. Maybe I'll get it if it drops. But he wants like all these Hot Wheels. They keep sending me offers. Guess they're wanting to do like a bundle or something. It's fine with me. Take them. Ouch! It just makes it really hard when they get in the front here. I really need the ghost that it will go through. See, now like I can't get, well I guess they are kind of still going through, sorta, maybe they're not, I don't know, they're doing something. Well, thanks, group. I appreciate that. I probably won't be on too much longer because I'm thinking HelloFresh will be here probably any minute now. I don't know. Sometimes they're early, sometimes they're not. But thanks for watching anyway and keeping me entertained. Not like I'm not already entertained with this, but like added conversation. Make it until 3, 4? I don't know. I'm just like, man, I'm gonna need a snack or something. Ouch. Alright, well, I don't even know what I'm doing anyway. Probably should have done the cornucopia. This makes it really hard. Oh, goodness. You know, some of these are make it more difficult than what they were. It's gotta really hard to hit these guys from all the way over here. And then also try to avoid all these cannonballs. Oh goodness. There we go. That's better. What's this? This is a new one? Oh, no, we've done that before. That was pretty useful, I think. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I just like the look of the laser or if it's actually something that's useful. I always forget. We're still really early on in this, though. So, hopefully we can make it through. I just want to level up everybody so I can make it through to the end and not have to do it anymore. Not have to backtrack anymore anyway, so. The last character, if he's, you know, the one that I think he is. I haven't looked ahead, it's just, you know, people are like, oh, there's one that, like, runs on his own. So I figured that's probably the one I'm missing. Makes sense. It is nice having that extra ball, though, I think. Oh! Oh, no, no, no. stuck. I need to stop going up there, but I need my gems. I've got plenty of AoE that I could use that with. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice. These guys aren't doing too bad. It's just, it's hard to angle backwards. Challenge of this, especially once they're coming towards you, you know. You kind of want to get rid of the people in front, but it's hard to do if you got it blocked. I was also kind of thinking about, I don't need to buy any games, but Constance and, you know, Monsters Are Coming, Rock and Road, I was going to do that anyway. Or Moonlighter. I kind of thought about doing it regardless, you know. Monsters Are Coming, Rock and Road is only $8. You know, I could do that. Constance is a Metroidvania, but I loved the demo. That was like my second favorite demo I played this year, I think. Just released today. It's got like an 85 on OpenCritic, which is really, really good. Hope it gets a good amount of attention too. I think it deserves it. It's kind of I think it's their first game. Pretty solid. But, you know, I'm kind of like on this kind of like mentality of, you know what, I finished one of the most difficult games out, you know, that have been released this year. And maybe I should try some of the other games that are super challenging for me. Mostly like Metroidvanias, you know, I'm just not... Ooh. I don't know how I keep like discovering more. Flicker. Every enemy on screen, oh. Alright. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I think I can tackle some more difficult games now, you know. Like, okay, I just kind of like proved to myself that I can play through like really difficult games. Just gotta have some patience. Although, like, granted, I was enjoying myself the entire time I was playing Egging On, even though it was like super difficult, so. I mean, I still yelled quite a bit. And I don't really want to yell on stream. You know, I was kind of feeling a little like discouraged over the weekend for whatever reason. I was kind of like feeling down on myself, or you know, feeling like I wasn't doing things right. Sometimes that happens, you know, but I'm glad I like I feel much better after I streamed today. So that's a good sign. Sometimes it gets that way. I guess it is also like cold and nasty out too, so sometimes you just kind of, I don't know, the weather can change how your mood is. For sure. I really like the freeze ability. I guess the blizzard or whatever it is. It's really kind of, you know, that along with the. I can't see where I'm aiming. Oh, there we are. Just kind of helps take out a large section. I've got some good drops on this run though. So, helps. Get all these guys leveled and upgraded, and then won't have too much to do. You want to do that? Yes. I usually like that one, so having the extra ball really makes a difference here. Maybe I'll try like the first level again with Itchy Finger and the scientist. See if I can get through there that way. I'm gonna have to start thinking about my goals for 2026. Always set goals. I don't always achieve them, but sometimes I'll at least do like something. I feel like. So for one thing I you know, as far as like doing reviews and stuff, I don't know where I want to be. So like I'm on OpenCritic now, so that's one thing out of the way. What's my next step with writing reviews? Besides, obviously, you know, actually maybe getting paid to do it or something. You know, I mean, I don't want to do things just for money, but when you don't have money, like, you know, it does feel like work sometimes. Like, not like in a bad way, but, you know, it definitely takes some dedication and stuff. I'd like to be, like, invited to an event or something. Be able to just, like, you know, get invited to go. Not across the country yet, because that's it's still going to be too much money, but, you know, if I could get invited or be a part of something, I guess. Go to, like, PAX East. Get to meet up with some people, or end up on maybe like on an important podcast, you know, of some sort. Would be cool. I don't know how well I would do on something like that, but I mean, I've been on like Quest Unplayed, but that's really it. Probably do better like just talking about games, like interviewing people. Like I didn't even like interviewing people, you know, when I was a supervisor or a manager at places. So, you know, it's funny because you always think of like how nervous you are to go into an interview. Sometimes the interviewer, you know, is nervous too. Is the thing. I just get caught up in like, what am I going to say next, instead of just kind of like just letting things flow, I guess. Some days are better than others, obviously. Like, sometimes I have off days. A lot of people have off days, you know. Today, I feel better. I didn't necessarily feel better when I started streaming. I felt better after I started, so. Hopefully these will, you know, get taken out quicker. Trying to like pay attention up there, but you got all these things coming down. I'm looking in two different places. It's a little hard. Alright, take those all out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oops. And not paying attention. Not paying attention. What are you doing? Hard to... Oh, there's... That's, like, I think the forest level is my least favorite just because it's got all these... The cannonballs really making it annoying. I like the colors and stuff with this one. But this one isn't as interesting, I don't think, either. Some of the others, so. But there we go. Alright, I may have to move a few things around. Okay. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? I want to move this over here. Oops. Wait, what is that? What is that? Nearby wheat fields. Okay, we'll put you right there. And I'll put some wheat right there. You only had one wheat anyway. Well, I guess I could do that. Just put you out in the open there. You're the last one to go under construction. I don't think there were any others besides these two. Just put that down there. Then move this right there in the corner. That'll work. Maybe. I think there's probably something else I could probably... Oh, we're gonna... Oops. Expand. Expand the last one. Is this an achievement? No achievement. I will move this guy down here. What's this one? I don't remember which one it has the forest thing going on. Let's see if I can... I don't have enough for the others. We'll let this go. Unlock the remaining character. See how this goes. If I can get it to go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Alright, the last character. We've unlocked them all. The Radical. Let's see, I think this is a guy that just plays the game and chooses upgrades automatically. Okay, let's try him with the I don't know if you want to see someone else play. Okay, we'll do these two together. Let them play, do their own thing, and sit back and watch. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if he like chooses his upgrades too. Oh wait. Oh yeah, see, he's just I'm not doing anything. He's doing it all. Why is he doing it like forwards though? That's weird. Good luck. Oh goodness. This is gonna be hard if the AI is really bad. He already looks like he's gonna lose. We'll just see. We'll see how they do. I'm like, he's not even moving around. Okay, now he is. I guess he does his own thing. Sandstorm. I forgot that was one. I need to unlock that one building too that... Gosh, I'm gonna like laugh so hard if he can't like get the last boss with this dude. Or I'm gonna cry, one of these things. See if he can get what I could get, so I don't know. But I need to unlock that building that does the extra passive as well. I hope they do some collabs with this in the future. Vampire Survivors just announced a new game, or Ponkel just announced a new game that's like in the Vampire Survivors universe, but it's like a deck builder. And I think it's supposed to release next year, so sounds pretty interesting. I'm kind of like a little iffy with deck builders. Like I really liked Balatro. I always want to say like Balatro. I think that sounds better, but it's supposedly the other way around. That's how you say it, but whatever. He's doing okay. I really don't think he can hit the skeleton. I guess you probably would have to pair with someone specific. I don't know. But I don't know. There's like I've done some deck builders like oh, what was it called? Gwent. I think that's like the only thing like I really truly enjoyed in The Witcher 3 was Gwent, and then it makes no sense. Like I like the game, I like the lore, I guess, you know, but I just never really got too far into it. I got like maybe 25 hours, I want to say, and I tried it twice. I don't know why I just didn't stick with it. I need to try it again. I'm always like, it's always like a mindset sort of thing. Like sometimes I will completely change my mind. Like it took me 3 or 4 tries to play through Borderlands, the first one. And it wasn't that I didn't like it, I just always quit after so long. But I don't know. I need to work through a lot of backlogs, so we'll see how we do. We have a little bit of a break in December with no new games, but I don't know. And it's cold, so I'm not really, you know, more time inside because I don't want to go out anywhere except for, you know, a few times when I have to go out and source for eBay or whatever, but I live in the south, so it's not as cold. I say south, it's kind of like mid-south. You better get this gargoyle over here. I'm gonna take him out. This is so weird, just like sitting back and watching it. Now I can like talk and look at my chat or whatever. We'll see if he actually carries this guy through to the end, because this aiming, there was no way to hit the skeleton from the, like, in the back of the head. I could not get it to aim any way to do that, so kind of weird. It's the only boss that has that I've seen so far. This way we can upgrade both of these guys and move on to the second one, because I can get through the other bosses with this guy, but it's just the crown that makes it hard. I guess that'll work too, like when he gets to the king, maybe. Oh, I forgot I had his page over. Oh. Dang, he's got a lot of evolutions he could do. Good news though. I think this stream so far has had an average of 3, and I need like 1 or 2 more. Not after this, but including this one. Actually, no, I should need 1 more after this to get to affiliate, so that should be cool. I went to like stream sometimes with a cam, but like I only do that on Steam because I don't have a camera attached, or I don't have my like computer or anything attached to my consoles, and it's in a weird spot, so I don't know. The thing is with a camera too, like I'm like, okay, I gotta like make myself look somewhat decent, maybe, I don't know. I just feel better without the camera sometimes. Some people use like VTubers and stuff, but like I don't see how that makes it any better, you know? Is it? I mean, it's just I don't know. I think VTubers are a little odd, but you know, whatever floats your boat. I think I ordered Yuka Replay. That is so hard to say. Like, I mess up every time I say that name. The Yooka-Laylee remake. I ordered a physical copy of it. And I think that arrives in December sometime. So that would be something good to stream, because, you know, I like playing platformers, so 3D platformers. Which I could do Psychonauts on here too, because I've not played Psychonauts, and now that I finally play Keeper, you know, now I'm like, maybe I should play some more Double Fine games. And if I added PlayStation Plus, you know, it'd be good to play through like Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper. One thing at a time though, like I canceled them for a reason, right? Or did I? I don't know. How many times did I cancel HelloFresh too? And then like come back to it. And like, oh, actually, you know what? It works for me. It works for me because I live in the middle of nowhere, and Walmart's 20 minutes away. Half the time they don't have what I would need anyway. And then if I need to go anywhere else, I gotta drive like an hour back the other direction. So, yeah. It works. It works okay. And that way I also just don't have to kind of decide on recipes. Of course, they have like a list that like changes every week or whatever, and you can choose from those, but I feel better doing that than having to think, oh, what am I in the mood for? And let me just like try to find a recipe that looks good. I don't know. It's a little more overwhelming, I think, sometimes. Oh. I was like, my screen like went really dim, but it was because my console's like, are you playing? So these guys are going by themselves. Guess they're doing okay, so it's alright. Maybe we'll just let this guy go and like have him complete the last level of I don't know. I feel weird like not touching the controller though and just letting it go. Needs some passives though, I don't know what he's doing. Better collect your gems, dude. That's weird. I haven't even looked at the achievements, but I need to see like what all is required for the 100% on this. So I want to do that, for sure. Not on stream though. Like I'm moving on once I roll credits on stream. Then I'll just play it off stream to get the 100%. I don't do it with a lot of games, but this is just one of those games that I feel like I want to. I don't know. It feels satisfying to do everything and get all the characters leveled, and to me, it may not be as like entertaining to watch, but I think it's cool. It's really kind of, hard to figure out who makes a good pair together. I might try the AoE ones with somebody else, but I know that the baby balls are not going to do anything, so it makes it really hard on that like last level that we have. Come on, man, you need to get some passives. Grind them anyway, but I don't know, I may like mix them up and see how we do. I just want to get everybody to a point where we're all kind of like towards the last level, which quite honestly like might mean that I'll get all the achievements on stream anyway, but I don't know. I'll have to look into it and see. Sure have a lot of evolutions here. That's good though. you could, you know, pair this guy, the automatic guy, with like anybody, but I just wanted to get this guy through the last boss on here. It's definitely not as fun when you're not playing though, but you gotta gotta level them all anyway, so just do it this way for this round. Let's see. I think. Oh, I also downloaded Portal 2 yesterday because I did not play the first Portal until this year. It was the first game I finished this year. So, yeah, I definitely need to play Portal 2. I also forgot that I bought Kingdom Come Deliverance, the first game. So I might try that because even before the sequel came out, I remember like it being on, I think it was on Metal Jesus Rocks Hidden Gems at one point, I think, or somebody else was talking about it. Maybe Game Ranks or something was talking about it. I don't know, but oh, I really hope you can get this guy because I'm going to probably cry if he can't get. Oh, he hit him. Oh, he's hitting him somehow. Oh, you gotta... Oh, is there a... I'm not sure how he was... Well, he's not actually hitting him. How is he getting him? Like, he literally was not doing any damage to him. I think he's got like an automated attack there that's doing that. Okay, well that's good. If he can get him at least through this guy, we should be good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was, if it wasn't Metal Jesus Rocks, it was Game Ranks that I watched a video on, like some hidden gems and like stuff. And they mentioned the first Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that, like, since then, you know, this automated guy doesn't try to avoid these projectiles. Okay, I guess he just didn't get hit, but yeah, it seems like it does some really, really cool things, and, you know, maybe people will be like, well, start with the new one, but, and I don't, you know, I'm sure you don't really have to play through the first one to do that, but since I already own it, I might as well try that, see how it is. Definitely seems like it does, like, some really cool things, though, because, like, I saw, yesterday somebody posted that they dropped some clothes on the ground or something, and like one of the NPC ladies, she came by, picked it up, and she was like, I hope nobody's going to miss this, and she took it home with her or something. It was just like crazy stuff that like I've never seen a video game do before, where like they can literally react to anything. And I don't know, like, obviously Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is going to have a lot more advanced technology than just, you know, than the first game. But I do remember, like, people saying that the first game had, like, a lot of crazy stuff, too, so... And I think it's not really like a fantasy, it's more like a medieval times type game. So, could be really interesting. I don't think I would play it on stream though. It's just like longer games I just really, you know, it's too much. I mean, even this is kind of like pushing it. You know, I've put like probably 30 hours into this already. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Not there. Do I want to... Let's move some stuff around again. Okay, we're gonna move you right there. Put you right there. I'm just gonna move stuff out that like needs some work. Put you right there. Put you right there. Put you right there. Okay. And okay, let's see what needs upgraded. These upgraded too. Okay. Oops. Alright. Okay, I'll upgrade that. Let's upgrade these. I don't care so much about those, you know. They're important, but not as important. Leadership. Okay, that one's cool and all, but okay, we can I actually do anything on that? Manage. No. Use the reroll. I don't reroll that often. Okay, where's the thing I was looking for? Oh, okay, well we gotta do that too. I don't have enough for the added passive, but we're going to... Oops. Do that. Get those two done. Oh, of course they would go everywhere else. Did something. I think we got something over in the corner over there. Okay. That one is the... 2 characters. So what did that do, though, when it went to level 3 on that? Huh. Not really sure. Oh well. Okay, let's see. Who are we gonna do now? Let's see. I really... If I'm gonna do one that's like... This guy, like, takes too long. I'll leave him for later after I finish the game. Okay, let's pair him. Maybe I can do somebody else. Let's see. I guess let's try him along with him. Let's try that. I don't know if it'll work or not. It's like maybe like the pair is not doing so well, so we'll see how these two do together. I mean, he's already, you know, he's already fully got like all of them done before, but maybe can carry him through. I don't know if I need one more. I think I need 2 more, but maybe I can like see what I've done wrong. At least try. see, because like there's no baby balls at all because the one guy does not do them. After this, we'll try to upgrade some other people. Hopefully this can get this guy through this. I don't know how many gears I need though. I think I have 2. I might need 4 for this one. I don't remember. Not gonna do anything, really. I mean, there's something that still comes out of there, but you don't get baby balls with this guy. Oh, come on. I would have done the one explosion one, but okay. Whatever works, I guess. You know, I like Sandstorm. I think it works really well. Maybe I should grab Wind more often. I always forget. I hate that he does fusion so often. I mean, they're kind of like little baby balls still like shoot out, but not quite to the extent that they would normally. Take him out. It's taking you so long. This makes it so hard. Get out of here. It's just so difficult without like having a lot of baby balls to help you. You just don't have enough projectiles to keep going. This is why it's so hard with the AoE guys to get this one. You got like all these little arrows coming at you too. Maybe. I unlocked all the characters while you were gone. I got the guy that automatically plays. You just you missed the whole time like I had him like playing the entire run. We got that one guy through that first level with him, so it worked out okay. I don't know how he was hitting the guy's skull. I couldn't get it, so that's what it is. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Oh. I don't want to say I'm going to get through this level too early. I don't know. We'll see how we... I think I'm doing better than I typically do, but... Oops. Oops. Stop doing that. I get so focused on like getting the gems that I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I hope Gregory doesn't take too long with FedEx today. Please come early. Of all days to come early, he doesn't. I'm like, I'm ready. Make it through this time, maybe. I knew he was gonna do that. No, Sandstorm is so good, and now you're gonna mess it up. I guess maybe it still works, I guess, but the things he chooses sometimes. of these blue arrows. Everywhere. I feel like it's not nearly as bad once you get to the boss. I feel like some of the mini bosses are more difficult for sure. You got like a lot more to deal with the mini bosses. Too many. Too many. The bosses, like, the patterns are, you know, all pretty easy to avoid, I think. Oh, come on. Get him out. Take him out. Take him out, please. I want to get rid of him so I can move on. I can get the other guys. But you just don't have enough. Oh, there we go. Ooh, Relic Collector. New passives all start at level 2. That's useful. There we go. Much better now. Get through this tomorrow. I don't, you know, we're not gonna do it today because I don't know when HelloFresh will be here. Hopefully it's not like 4:30 because I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh. I mean, typically I'd just be like, okay, well I'll cook on Tuesday instead. But you know, with it being like Thanksgiving and stuff, like I just don't want to do it too close. That, and I don't really know what else I would fix right now, so I kind of didn't plan for anything but HelloFresh and then Thanksgiving or whatever this week anyway, so I don't know. Oh, that. Get away from me! Damn things. There we go. Oops. Sometimes he just he picks all the wrong things. Like, upgrade these things and then let's go. Make it through. I don't think it's enough to unlock the next place, so I think I still need like 1 or 2 more after this. But at least we'll get this guy through there. We can figure somebody else out. If it's just 1 more, maybe I'll do like Itchy Finger or somebody who's already, you know, at a good level to run them through. Maybe we can at least do that, you know, before HelloFresh comes today. We'll see how it goes. No promises. I was gonna start like a little bit earlier today too, but I always get caught up with something else. You know, I wanted to start at like 11, but that's what it is. That's fine. It'll be fine. Oh, this one's weird. Never mind. We'll see if we make it through. I think I've only done this once. This one's got like some weird moves where you can only hit it at certain points. And you got all these damn arrows to worry about. I think you like need to take these guys out in the back to like prepare for this guy. There, yeah, see now you can take him out. Then he does like something weird. Oh. I hate these like humming arrows. They drive me crazy. I guess you can still kind of just try to like run away from them instead of hit him. I missed him. I'm not really doing anything to this guy. I can't remember where he comes back from. Okay, there he is. Takes a lot of damage. It takes a long time to actually take down. See, now I've got like all the balls back there and I can only hit him at this point when he's like in this stage. When he's got his wings out, he's not vulnerable. So take all these guys out. Come on, hit him, hit him. There we go. Gonna get him for sure. He's just gonna take some time. Actually, he's going down a little bit easier this time. No, fine. Oof. Oops. Ooh. I think he actually, he gets healed, too. That's why he's taking so long. Damn. I don't know what it is when he gets healed. I'm not sure what heals him. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, let's take him out. Take him out. No more of this. We'll just wait for him to come back down. Oh, come on. So close. So close. Come down. There we go. 2 more. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Sure. Let's workers gather up to 24 hours worth of resources while the game is closed. That's weird. Okay. Well, let's try some other guys. Still don't have enough for that extra passive. I'm gonna like hold off for that. There's all of these with an extra ball. Maybe that one, we'll do that one. Let's do that. That's pretty useful. Sure, let me just block everything else. I don't know. That's fine. We'll just see where it takes us. Some of these sure take a lot of bounces to get anywhere. Oh, that one. We got that one. What's that one? Once per battle when you die. Okay, 50% health now. We'll upgrade that. 75%. What do you mean it's not 100? Upgrade that. Sure. That one's max. We'll just, we'll go with that. Okay, let's try these two in smoldering depths. I don't think I did this one too many times. I think this one was easier than some of the others. I want to say it was anyway. Dynamite's good. I like dynamite. Let's do dynamite. If we can get these guys upgraded to the point where I can just take them through the next level, that'll be good. That's what we're gonna do. Every time I get like a character, again after the AoE one with the that has the baby balls, Makes it feel so much better. Finally. Charm is... I haven't mixed the charm with anything. Let's see if it actually combines. I don't know if it does or not. Oh yeah, the biggest challenge with this one is that like some of them spawn babies after you kill them. Makes it harder to take them out, but I think otherwise it's not nearly that bad. I like that one okay. What do we want to do? Upgrade that. They're gonna drop on my head if I don't get out of the way. They always do. Even though it doesn't say it has any synergies, I'm not sure if the charm does anything or not. It might. It probably does. It's a newer ability, so it won't tell me if it does until it actually appears. Yeah, after we get through this, we might make it through. I say that, we're like still like not even to the first mini boss yet. I'm not gonna speak too soon. I'll jinx myself. This is never good. I always end up doing that. I wonder what the statistics are on the one character that plays through the entire run by himself. I wonder if he fails a lot or if he can fail. I'm not sure. I'm sure he can, you know, but I don't know. See, that one was kind of neat, but I don't know. That might. bad feeling that FedEx is gonna be late today. I mean, it is that week, so... Which is why I decided to skip HelloFresh on Christmas week and New Year's. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, there's a chance it might get delayed and then it would run into Christmas, which I'm not going to cook, you know, while everybody else is. So... just wouldn't make any sense, so I figured I'd just skip it. That's a good thing about HelloFresh too, is that, you know, you can skip it at any time. Like if you don't like the recipes for the week, or you just want to like save money that week or something, like you know, instead of canceling the whole thing. Too many babies. Get these babies out of here. Out of here. Get out of here. Out of here. There's too many of them. Which I guess, you know, is still not as annoying as the homing arrows, but... Okay. Oh, see? I knew there was something with these two. I just had a feeling. Incubus. Ooh. Alright, cool. Let's re-roll. That did mean no good. Wait, so... what happens if you have two of them and you evolve both of them together? Does it double it? Doubtful. We'll just do that. I don't think the others are necessary. Sure is a lot going on here. Do we want to do freeze too? It doesn't do anything. I don't know. I mean, some of the evolutions will evolve with other evolutions too. I've seen it a couple of times. Not all too often, but you really never know until it happens. I hope whatever I ordered from HelloFresh is quick to make today. That. Okay, let's do that, sure. We can run these two through the next level, and I think we should do okay. I can't remember if the mummy guy, if he needs any of the other levels. I wasn't really paying attention. He might. But we'll see if he can get through all of it anyway. We're very, very close. And unless there's an extra level that I'm unaware of after this, I don't know. We'll see. It's possible too. It could be one of these things like, you gotta beat this like 10 times. Like Hades, you know? definitely had a lot of fun with this game, though. It's in my top 3 for the year. There's a lot of games I did not get to this year. A lot of AAA I didn't get to. It was mostly indies. Indies and AA, so much. I mean, the only AAA I played this year was Mafia: The Old Country. I don't think there was anything else, was there? No. No. It was Expedition 33. I mean, you know, indie, AA, whatever it is. I don't think there were anything in there or any others. I wanted to play Doom: The Dark Ages, but I haven't gotten around to it yet, and I still haven't played. I haven't finished the first Doom 2016, and I have not played Eternal at all. I don't have to play them in order, but I don't know. I feel like I want to, though. Just like more enjoyable if you play like the older ones first and then the newer ones instead of going back to the older ones, because I'm not as much of an old game old as some people are, but it's definitely a lot easier to go like forward than backwards, I think. As far as like with enjoyment, but there are some cases that it's different. Like the first Mafia Definitive Edition, like that's still my favorite Mafia game. I played through it last year for the first time. I played through like the entire trilogy and then Old Country over the course of past year, so. But I played them in order too. But I still think the first game plays the best, has the best story, the most interesting. And I still, like, I don't know, I liked, gameplay-wise, I think I liked 3. Well, not gameplay-wise, but I don't know. There were things I liked about 3 more than I liked 2. I just didn't really like, Guido that much as a character. I mean, he was in 3 as well, but... Oh, I just got a blueprint. Send characters to complete levels on their own. Well, that's useful too. Gosh, they just keep making this easier. Okay, what do we want to do? Maybe we want this one. These are kind of like the same. Stack of disease. Okay. It's kind of the exact same thing. That's really weird. Kind of weird. It's the exact same. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. It's the first time I've noticed it anyway. I got that, like, all of the evolutions were different. I don't ever do fusions unless they're absolutely necessary. Or if I've got like all the upgrades and nothing else will evolve. They're just not as strong as the evolutions. That's what I focus on. I try not to step in the lava and I still end up stepping in it anyway. The thing about the buildings though is that like now that I unlock that blueprint, once I get around to like building it and putting it out there, I feel like all my characters will be evolved anyway, so it won't matter. I really want that, like, that blow up thing. But I'm always looking for that. Oh, HelloFresh is here, so I guess maybe not. So after this run, we will go. Sorry, guys. I'll just have to remember to do these guys tomorrow on the last level. But maybe we can finish it tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know how many gears you need. Well, you wouldn't need any gears. I don't know what... Not sure how that works on the last level. You just have to beat it once or what? We may finish tomorrow, I don't know. If that's the case. Ooh, Kiss of Death. Charmed enemies have a 10% chance of dying. Oh. I've not had that one before. Ouch! Technically, this should be the last stream to get me to affiliate, but there's one I've done in the past 30 days that is not being registered for whatever reason, because I should have 3, but it's only counting 2. I never updated. I don't know why that is. So you need 4 with an average of 3 within 30 days to hit affiliate, so hopefully tomorrow we can do just as well, and then I'll get there, but we'll see. This one definitely counted because it was 3 the entire time, and then 4 for a while. I shouldn't even look at it. You know, probably be better if I don't look at it. But like, I don't care if people, you know, just watch in the background either. It's not a big deal. Put me on mute, whatever. Oops. This guy's not as bad as the angel. Kinda cool, actually. I like dragons. I like anything that, like, spit out fire. Volcanoes, dragons. Whatever. Mages. Fire mages. Increase the number of upgrade choices when leveling up to 4. Huh? What? I don't know what. I don't get it. The max upgrade is when leveling up to 4. Is it talking about characters? I don't think. Well, oh, maybe it's the buildings. So it's like most things only do like 3 upgrades. Wheat harvester. We get enough wheat, so I don't think that's an issue. Let's just check real quick and see like what. I think those are the 2 characters that I want to do for the next run. Let's see. We have the warrior and this guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're both ready to go. So we'll use those 2 tomorrow, and we should be able to get through. I think easier than this guy or the other one. Where's the other one? This one? No. Which one is it? I don't even remember. No, the other guy we took through. Maybe. No, it's this guy. He's hard. Although he has ghosts, so it's not so bad, so that's fine. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm gonna go cook my HelloFresh. Wish me luck. Hopefully it's good. But that one's not too costly. Alright. Head out of here. Thanks for coming by, everybody. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully.